What's good, YouTube? DM Gaming here, guys. It has been a long time, and I do want to update y'all on everything that's been going on, why I haven't done a video in the past month, and get back on track with talking about some stuff that we all want to discuss. So without further ado, let's go. Alright, so first and foremost, guys, if you're new to the channel and you like Dragon Ball content, I'm going to be covering Madden as well as the NCAA football game, well, EA Sports college football game whenever that drops, as well as all things Dragon Ball. Subscribe to the channel below. So, well, yeah, the subscribe button is below. Anyway, so first and foremost, before we get into today's video, let me get this out the way. Why I haven't done a video in over a month, guys. Back in early July, for those of y'all who don't know, I used to work at a school. I was coaching football, basketball, track, middle school guys, and also working at the school to a capacity. Well, in July, about the first week of July, I got a phone call and they offered me a position at another school. And I would be coaching high school sports, football, basketball, and track, and also getting to teach Spanish, which is something that I've always wanted to do. Some of y'all who were there early on in the channel know this. And it was a very stressful time for me. Very, very tough decision because I loved working here, and I have two really good friends that I coach with that I really like being around. My kids go to school here. It was a very tough decision. A lot of stress went into it. A lot of stress came from it. And my anxiety got really bad. Well, I'm going to say really bad, but it got back bad. It started getting bad again. Just from the stress of everything that was going on. But I did decide to go to the other school. And so, like I said, basically I just, with the stress and trying to get everything organized and in the right position and my mind right, I just didn't feel that it would be good for me to do any videos because, honestly, guys, that was the last thing on my mind. And actually, it was a little beneficial because, as we all know, there isn't much news as far as like Kakarot is concerned. You know, the Nintendo Switch port still isn't out. Of course, that doesn't come out to the fall. And then the stuff with that isn't going to come to consoles until at a later date and stuff. So there hasn't been anything going on. But there has been some major stuff going on as far as the movie and the anime or the manga. And that's what I wanted to talk about today. Dragon Ball Superhero. And by now, all of y'all have saw the trailer. By now, all of y'all have talked about it and stuff. So I'm late to the party as far as discussing it. But trust and believe that I have been paying attention to what's been going on with this. So I am super excited about this. No pun intended. Guys, this is monumental because the fact that we are getting more and more content, that's amazing. That's amazing for various reasons. Number one, the movies do well. So then there's going to be an anime adaptation of it in some way, shape, form. I'm assuming in the sagas, you know. Dragon Ball Super anime, I mean, I don't think anybody questions if it'll return. It's just more or less, when will it return? The manga is doing phenomenal right now with Vegeta. New transformation. I can't wait till the V-Jump for this month to see that. It feels like the V-Jump just came out, you know. Actually, I feel like it's been out a while, but it hasn't. I mean, we're getting close to that time. Probably about 10 days from now, we'll be getting those manga panels and stuff like that. So this is super exciting, man. You have a Xenoverse showcase coming up. You have a Fighter showcase coming up. There's plenty of content to keep Dragon Ball games going, but yet and still, we don't have a Dragon Ball Super based game. And for those of you who talked about content for the game, bro, just going to the Tournament of Power alone is plenty of content to make a video game. Be that as it may, the manga is further than that. You still have Dragon Ball Super Broly, and then you got another movie coming out next year. Like, there is a plethora of content to make as far as Dragon Ball Super goes in the video games. So I don't see it going away anytime soon. It is a major cash cow. Bandai Namco needs to step to the plate and make things happen. So I'm excited for the movie. We don't know much about it, but you know, the fact that the art style is going to be a little bit different. There's some introduction of some new characters. This one in particular, 1 and 2, I have no clue who they are. Some of y'all may know. If you know by now, let me know in the comment section down below. I know Geekdom has talked about a lot of this stuff, but I'm playing catch up with that particular portion of the information, but just because everything that's been going on with me. But for those of y'all who may have been living under a rock and hadn't heard yet. But anyway, I don't know if these guys are gonna be a villain or AIDS. I'm looking at the eyes and I would think maybe a villain to some degree. 1 and 2, 1 fights Vegeta, 2 fights, 1 fights Goku. I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't even know their names. They have little guns there. It's just interesting. And I don't know about y'all, but this, when I first saw this image, I had the biggest rush of deja vu. I'm like, dude, I've seen this before somewhere, and I just could not put my finger on where. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I did dream about it, but I know, like, with this whole process of me changing schools and stuff like that, I know that with anxiety, you get a lot of those deja vu like feelings. So maybe this is one, but dude, I swear to you, I've seen this before somewhere, but I don't know. Maybe there were some early leaks or something like that. And then you see Goku with the art style. People have pros and cons about the art style. People have concerns about it. Me personally, I don't care. As long as the story is good, the fighting is good, you know, we get some good stuff, I'm going to be happy with that. I'm excited because, like I said, it's some new Dragon Ball stuff. And then Piccolo's design, which you could tell his arms here, the yellow portions are normally pink, but they are yellow in this particular movie. Excited to see that. Krillin, we see Krillin in his police outfit. Excited to see that too. Now, what time frame did this movie take place? I don't know. Apparently, I mean, obviously, you would assume that it would take place after Dragon Ball Super Broly. It does take place in the Dragon Ball Super universe, though, in that time frame. So, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see where they place this. And Pan is older. So, as far as the Dragon Ball Super universe, we do know that it does take place after the Tournament of Power, of course, you know. But I assume after Dragon Ball Super Broly. But Pan is a little older, a little taller. She looks to be maybe about 4 or 5 years old. And they did say that she is going to play a part in the story, which is really, really dope. To what capacity, I don't know. But maybe we get to see Super Saiyan Pan. Who knows? Just throwing that out there. And then, of course, the Dragon Ball superhero. Now, one interesting thing, too, is about Piccolo. They actually showed his house, man. Piccolo has a house that we've never seen till now. And he has a mailbox. Why? I don't know. But I thought that was really, really funny. A very interesting addition. You know, throwing those little things in there. Those little tidbits are really cool to see. I did see one of Geekdom's videos. I hadn't watched it yet, but he did make mention that Gohan would be confirmed for the movie. Now, like I said, to what capacity, I don't know. Maybe we'll see Gohan get a new transformation. Maybe Pan gets into some trouble or something, and you know, or Dragon Ball superhero. When I hear superhero, I think Saiyaman, Great Saiyaman, because he's a superhero. You know what I'm saying? So maybe this movie is more focused on Gohan, because we do know in Dragon Ball Super in the anime, Gohan talked about pushing the limits and you know, getting stronger, you know, and this was before the Tournament of Power, and everybody was led to believe that maybe Gohan was going to get a new transformation at the Tournament of Power, but it never happened. But with this one being called Superhero, I'm having the feeling that it's going to be, since Pan is in it and Piccolo, of course, I kind of got a feeling that it's going to be, you know, Goku and Vegeta is going to be there, no doubt, but I think it's going to have a heavy emphasis on Gohan. I think it's going to have a heavy emphasis on Pan and Gohan more. You know, maybe we get to see that. Maybe he gets a new transformation or something like that. Like, that would be cool. I don't think anybody would complain about that. Especially now that Goku's got the new transformation. You had Trunks in the Dragon Ball Super get a quote-unquote new transformation, Super Saiyan Rage or whatever. with the Spirit sword, and then also Vegeta now with the God of Destruction transformation. You know, Gohan's the only one kind of on the outside of that, him and Piccolo. So I don't know, maybe, you know, I'm thinking it has something to do heavily with Gohan with the superhero thing. So is that moving or is that me? No, the little thing down there is moving, dude. I just realized this. That's so cool. Anyway, y'all can't see it. It's on my screen. Y'all can't see it, but I can see it. Anyway, I'm excited for this. I know all of you guys are excited as well. So let me know what y'all are looking forward to down in the description box down below. Who do you think is going to be the villain? Do you think we'll see any new transformations? What do you think is going to be the background of the story? Let me know all that down in the comment section down below, guys. It feels good to be back. It feels good to be back, man. Till next time, y'all. Thanks for watching. Peace.